Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Wolf and Falcon Tarot. Today, this reading is for the sign of Gemini. And if you've clicked on this video, there may be a message in here for you. What we're going to see today is we're going to see what messages need to come through for you guys at this time, see what you need to be looking out for, what you can expect, maybe get some insight or overall guidance. Basically, my intention is to see what Spirit wants you to look out for or be aware of. So, without further ado, let's bring a message from Spirit to you. For the sign of Gemini, please show me clearly, Spirit Guides, in the month of October 2024, what do my Gemini need to know, look out for, or be aware of? Please and thank you. Okay then, Gemini. The first card up for you today is open up to your spiritual gifts. Remember that your true nature is spiritual, not physical. The angels are sending you messages to guide your soul's growth. Next one out is get your power back. You have forgotten who you are. You are a child of the divine. So take back your power. And Spirit also just wants you to know that your vibration is rising. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you. You are evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. Gemini, this is an interesting reading to start off with. So it looks like that you have, Spirit's basically saying that you have forgotten who you are. For one, that you are one of his spiritual divine children, and that it's kind of cool that right now that your vibration is starting to rise. So maybe you've been doing some shadow work, and if you have, then my previous videos may resonate with you. I think what we're going to do is we'll ask Spirit now what you need to know. We'll ask for a new perspective, and then we'll ask for an action for you to take. Spirit guides, for Gemini then, what do they need to know right now? Gemini, what Spirit is saying here we'll start off with these first two cards here is that now is a time, with the Six of Pentacles, now is a time to recognize that help is coming from somebody else. And this could be this King of Cups individual. This is somebody that is wise, he's emotionally intelligent, stable and balanced, someone that's going to be very, very supportive. And that doesn't necessarily mean, Gemini, that it's a male. It could be, we could flip this in reverse. It could be a female in this, King of Cups energy. So that's pretty interesting. Spirit's also saying that you now need to rest and build your boundaries. Now is a time for you to rest. I feel like this is going to help you raise your vibration, especially when you've been doing your shadow work. If the last reading resonates with you, Gemini, and that's because you can get really dark, and you need to rest through that. It's not something that you can just push through, but it's definitely a time for you to build boundaries and have determination and resilience through this shadow work. It's almost like you're being asked to take, this is going to be you're about to approach your last stand. A little bit like in the Game of Thrones when you had Jon Snow stood there all on his own. Well, in comes, excuse me, right at the last minute, he's going up against an army of like tens of thousands, and then all of a sudden, in comes his sister with a royal army of horses. So, and that's what this is all about. This is like partnerships, duality, a coming together, like of friendships, love, soulmates. It's like this individual that's coming for you, Gemini, has been upgraded, in so to speak. It's like, this is the King of Swords. To me, he's the man of the match. He's filled with determination and success. He's intelligent and ambitious. And with the Eight of Wands, this could mean that it's either one, coming in with speed, or there's going to be communication coming in for you. Excuse me. And this could be communication through spirit to say, you know, that's what, well, through tarot card readers, could be through this message. It could be through that you're going to, you know, listen out to other readers as well, because there may be messages coming in there as well as through me. So what's a new perspective for Gemini to take at this time, please, Spirit? A new perspective. Nice one, Gemini. So it looks to me like the first two cards that dropped out during the shuffle, and the shuffle really didn't take all that long, is that Spirit's a perspective for you right now is to remain balanced, because this abundance of your it's like a windfall of abundance is coming in your way. It's also a time for you to realize that whilst you're doing shadow work, you're going to go through kind of like your feminine and masculine emotions. And when you do that, you need to sort of kind of like harness both of these energies. It's like dark and night, light and dark, and just harness both of them and use them in sort of like a temperate method, because this is how your abundance starts to come in. Once you're able to have a balance of light and dark energy, you then kind of become this like alchemist of these energies, which then allows you to blend those energies. But it requires patience, and it definitely requires patience for Spirit to bring in these blessings, this abundance, this nine of cups, because the Nine of Cups is kind of like rewards from the universe. This is like almost like you've been manifesting this, Gemini. So that's a perspective to take there. But to add to that is that maybe you've been a little bit of a brat, and I say that because we've got the aha moment, and I think that, you know, this Ace of Swords is a gift from Spirit, and there it is. You know, you're just not seeing it. You're too busy looking at the things that you have lost, that you can't quite see this gift that Spirit's giving to you, which is an aha moment. It's like new ideas. It's like truth being revealed. Maybe you're going to come up with a stroke of genius, but it's going to come in an unexpected ways. And I think that resonates with this here, with this vibration rising, your time of great spiritual growth for you. You are evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. And when you do, this is what comes out. And it's almost, once you get this, it's almost going to feel like your justice. And it's good karmic justice. It's like you've gone through the spiritual work, you've done the shadow work. Now you're turning into this alchemist of your power. You're growing spiritually. So now you're going to start feeling abundance and prosperity coming in, and new fresh ideas are coming in your way. Once you stop being kind of like this, I love this. I love to say, because she looks like a brat in this picture. You know, just like just moping away. Look how boring I am. I've wasted my cups, but I'm not seeing that I have an opportunity here. There is an opportunity. I feel like there's going to be. It's almost like some truth has to be revealed around to end this karmic justice. Maybe you need to be true with yourself, Gemini. I don't know. So maybe we'll find that out in the next part of this read, which is, what action does Gemini need to take right now? Gemini, now is a time for you to have a open and joyful heart. It's a time for you to be down to earth, start feeling down to earth. And it's a time for strength. I think that if you are going through shadow work, if you are going through a dark night of the soul, it's definitely it's a really strenuous time. So now is definitely an action for you to take, is to start moving forward with an open and joyful heart, to maybe be a little bit more down to earth and find strength in your family. And we have, this is card of strength in family, but you also have strength coming out here. And I believe that, you know, it also means that there needs to be some courage as well. So you, Gemini, it's almost like you need to be courageous around something that's gone off in your life. It's almost like that is an action for you to take, is to be open, have an open heart, be more, you know, get down to earth, become a healer of your, almost sort of like become a healer of your family. And there is sort of like strength that needs to, and calmness that needs to be taken place right now, because one card that really does speak a lot out to me is this Justice card. Now, this is a card that does say karma being weighed. It means natural law, balance, truth, and wisdom, cause and effect. It also dropped out as we were asking Spirit for a perspective. So it means like a perspective. So this is a really good reading for you, Gemini. Yeah, you, like I say, it's, don't give up on who you are, because you are a divine child. You are on this, you know, you are being asked to open up your spiritual gifts right now. So maybe that is a way for you to get meditating, to find out deep within who you are. You've then got the, what was that? Get your power back. So you need to take your power back from whatever situation you found yourself in. You certainly, Gemini, need to take your power back. And then we've got, you know, let me get rid of some of these real quick. Then, like I say, we had this like what you need to know spread, and this was quite a big spread. And already, you know, we had this, somebody that is coming in to help you, or maybe somebody is already helping you, and he's kind of this patient, very supportive, emotional person, which is the King of Cups. This is a time for you to rest and, you know, kind of build boundaries, have some determination and resilience over your spiritual growth. I love how the Two of Cups comes here, because, you know, maybe this individual of yours is your soulmate, you know, your duality, a divine partner, so to speak. And it's almost like he's gone through his training, like he's now the man of the match. You know, so that's a term, a reference that we use in football or soccer. You know, that one player in particular has outperformed like 22 other players, so he becomes like the man of the match. I believe that, you know, this individual is very assertive and going to be very successful, and is very intelligent, and there's communication coming, or this situation is coming in at speed if you haven't got there already. We'll just recap on your perspective, and the perspective is to remain balanced, because your abundance is coming in for you. Remain balanced. It's a time for you to stop being a brat. This aha moment is coming in, that's going to either end your karmic justice or bring you karmic justice, which is, you know, in my opinion, in this case, is in your favor. And an action for you to take again then is to remain strong, be joyful, have an open heart, remain down to earth. All right, Gemini. Well, that's all I've got time for today, and I really hope you enjoyed this reading. If you made it to the end of this reading, thank you so much. And can I ask that you give us a like, a subscribe, as that will help my channel to grow. Gemini, until next time, cheerio.